All right, so welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys are reading the title. We're going to be talking about Stellar, understanding what's happening with the price of XLM, and of course what we could be expecting going into Wednesday morning. So if we're looking across the board, we are still seeing, majority of the market is still in red, but you are seeing some coins picking up traction. XCC is up. XRP had a great day, of course, due to RLUSD announcement, and XLM is reacting in a positive way to, the XRP announcement as well. It's not seeing as crazy moves, but it is up, and of course, that's worthwhile noting. But if you're looking at the price of Stellar, currently sitting at 41.3 cents, up 1.5% in USD, up 1% in Bitcoin comparative, market cap at about $12.4 billion in the 24-hour trading volume at about 1.6 billion. So in a grand scheme of things, as far as the price is concerned, it's not looking bad, but we're going to obviously give you guys the visuals. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's take a look at the dominance index, first and foremost. So if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance index, currently sitting at 57.15%. So, dominance has gone up, over the course of the last, I would say, 3 days, about 2%. And, this has really caused a lot of altcoins to actually lag behind, Bitcoin. And speaking about Bitcoin, if you've been following the channel on a regular day-to-day basis, as we know, Bitcoin has been showing quite a bit of volatility over the course of the last few days, which of course has, caused the dominance number one to go up, and, altcoins, of course, are going to react in a negative way, and that's exactly what we have seen happen. But as of recording this update, you are looking at Bitcoin making its way back up, currently sitting at $97,600, so almost at $98,000. And what we're noticing with Bitcoin is, obviously major, pullbacks, massive swings, but you are seeing the price reclaiming in the last few days as well. And what does this tell us? This tells us, longs and shorts are being completely wrecked. So again, a continuous reminder why you want to stay away from leverage trading. But Bitcoin closed yet again, even though we did see that wick down to $94,400, starting off Tuesday morning. You are looking at Bitcoin reclaiming back above 97, and it actually did close back above $96,000 today, which of course again is a great thing to be looking out for. So as far as Bitcoin is concerned, not bad. You want to be paying very close attention to the dominance index. But with that said, let's take a look at what's happening with our good old friend XLM, and what we could be expecting with the price of Stellar going further into the week. So let's give it a refresh live. XLM, there we are. All right, guys. Let's go on the daily time frame for XLM. Here we are. So actually, I want you guys to take a look at the retest at 35.5 cents. Of course, that was due to that pullback that we saw. Here, let me just show you guys the visual. So that happened on December 9th, which was yesterday. Reason why that was the case was because, of course, dominance went up quite fast. You could see dominance went up to the likes of 57.88%, and Bitcoin wicked down to the likes of $94,000. And again, this is going to have an impact on the altcoin market. And we did see the price of XLM dropping down to 35.5 cents. But look where we're coming back up to. You can't make this up. You just can't make this up. Remember that key support, which of course we broke below. That exact same key support is coming as a level of resistance for us right now. So we're having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of that key range, and we know the importance of that 42 to 44 cents key resistance. If that resistance is able to break out, I would not be surprised if we start reclaiming to the likes of that 53 cents quite fast. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, but of course, very, very important for the price of XLM to break out of this key resistance. We know the significance of this key resistance, of course, kind of dating back to in the previous cycles. You guys can see this for yourself. That's exact same resistance we're kind of coming across right now. If this is able to break out, I think we could be reclaiming back above that 50 cents price point quite fast. But if you kind of zoom in and take a look at it on the hourly time frame, this pattern does not look as bad as you guys might think. You're seeing a little bit of a consolidation, sideways momentum really playing out, especially if you look at it on the hourly time frame. So far so good. We cannot, I know a lot of people are going to come out and pinpoint that XLM dropped and saw the likes of 35 retests done, but just completely ignore the fact that what has been happening for the broader market. And on this channel, we don't want to be forgetting those things. We want to be focusing on them. We want to analyze the market move and kind of base it off of that. But so far so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing, especially the claim back above the 40 cents price point. So if you picked up some XLM around the 35 cents price point, you did see XLM go up 26.6% in a matter of 24 hours. So that is a big recovery right away. So I am anticipating, XLM will, retest back to, some of the levels that, haven't seen since the past few days and start heading towards a new yearly high. So in terms of, being worried, I am not as of now because, of course, I take a look at the broader market. Obviously, if dominance goes up to the likes of 61.46% and Bitcoin drops down, and I've shared this with you guys before. If Bitcoin even drops down to $88,240, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, I'm still bullish, mega bullish for Bitcoin. But that wouldn't be too bullish for altcoins, because if that type of drop were to happen for BTC, that would be, of course, a drop of about 10%. Dominance, let's assume that goes up, which of course it might, most likely will. And I'm just hypothetically speaking, that will of course have a negative impact on altcoins. But I think altcoins that have a lot of momentum will bounce back much quicker. But again, one step at a time. Have your stop losses in place. Have your exit strategies implemented. It's really important to have those and kind of go based off of that. Because if you don't have an exit strategy and you're just going to be up in the air, just coming up with random targets, that's where most likely you will get left behind. But you don't want to be making that mistake. Have an exit strategy, stick with it, and have realistic targets. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll keep you guys covered. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.